Previously on Red Dead Online.
Dude, Suki, you always out with the lasso, man. Oh, you gonna shoot me? Fist fight me, bro. Come on.
Alright, so this is what happened. I load into Red Dead Online, and the second, maybe 2 seconds I'm in, this dude, Suki, shoots me in the face. Then I respawn again, and Suki shoots me in the face a second time. And there might have been a third, but ultimately what happened was I decided I'm going to take on Suki. So I follow him back to his camp, and I'll be honest, I totally was acting like a troll. Maybe I want to say griefer level, but definitely troll level. Got into it with his posse, especially this guy, Prozac Paul. Let me tell you, Prozac Paul is a dang shooter. Here's a montage of just the night kills.
Me, I didn't even do anything to you. Prozac Paul is a badass, though, man. I don't know who Prozac Paul is, but I bet he's got a big because he is good.
Which would bring us back to this moment.
Prozac Paul, you came back. Prozac Paul, you came back. Prozac Paul came back to be my friend. Now he's tying me up. What happened, bro? You were so good with the carbine repeater. This is not like you, bro. That's not good enough. Aww. You guys, Prozac Paul set me on fire. I know this is random, but Prozac Paul set me on fire.
Yeah, so at this point, one of the dudes is trying to, like, talk me down.
No, my name's not Jock, it's Jake. No, it's all good. What happened? Why should I stop? You guys started shooting me. I didn't even do anything to you guys yet. I mostly got beef with that Suki 816 dude.
So during the day sequence, I just stayed in their camp, acting a fool, running around circles while the white flag was up to get him to draw down the white flag. And then the posse pretty much wrecked shop on me. With the exception of, I think I shot at a person that you'll later see in the video named Dawn. And I also threw dynamite at her horse and blew up her horsey, which pissed off the homie Prozac Paul into like legit, this dude can shoot. Like, this dude went to like school for like trigonometry. Great joke. Anyways, yeah, he was just murking me left and right. Like, I couldn't even get a shot off. So my new thing is when I get griefed is I try to be fair. Like, if you shoot me, I try to shoot you back. But if I suck or you're better than me, what I do is I just keep coming at you until I get a parlay. And once I get a parlay, I think it's like a 10-minute thing where I will follow you across the whole map for 10 minutes, waving and doing all kinds of other stuff. But in Paul's case, he's just so good at shooting, I figured if I parlayed, he'd be like, aha, I won. So I just kept on going after him, hoping he would get tired. And lo and behold, this happens.
Damn! Damn!
I mean, I don't blame him. He thought we were gonna be cool when I punched him. But here I am, coming after him one more again. And, I'm really happy with this. If you look, I only punch him twice, and it's to start the fight. Once to start the fight, and then when he tries to run off right here, to get him to fight again. So the whole time, I'm legit just defense, just trying to block his shots, just still trying to troll. Check out this combination I block up right here. Hold on. Hey! And then he pulls out the lasso, which I wish this was the only time you get to see it in this whole video, but lasso, if you're familiar with Red Dead Online, becomes pretty redundant. You see it a lot. Like, just blocking him. Look at it. Look at him. Just blocking. I think it's interesting the animation where it's like you blocking like you hurt your hand. And he must be getting tired because I'm not even punching him. I'm just blocking everything. So, lasso. And I like blocked the lasso like twice, which is pretty fun. I love it. And a chase happens a little bit after this right here, and to be honest, I think it was fair because that's what I was doing at their camp. So here, have a little chase montage moment. And lasso. So, how about a lasso montage?
Dude, Prozac, you're a punk, dog. Like, you keep lassoing me. And you had a freaking drink to get your health back up, my dude? Why are you such a baby? Just box. Just box, my dude.
So for sure at this point I was like, I'm gonna like try to start a fight club. Like, it has to happen. But I was just having fun trolling them, like trying to get them to box me and not actually like punch them that much. Well, here I'm punching. And what's this? Ooh, who was that? Lasso again. And lo and behold.
Oh, and Suki's coward ass finally showed up. Yay, Suki! You're the jerk that started this whole thing. You got your lasso out too, because you don't want to box me, huh?
Like, legit, like, during the daytime before this sequence, which I forgot to record, like, the whole posse was coming after me.
Prozac, you're better than that, dude. Are you all guns and no fists? Square up, dude. Square up, Prozac.
So here it is. More of the posse starts coming up. I later found out that that a lot of the folks are like, "What is going on? Like, why are they so violent?" And I'm like, "Suki shot me," and I'm like, "I just barely showed up. It wasn't like I ran up on him, drew my gun or anything." Which I guess like you kind of the grieving kind of trains you to do that, where it's like you just automatically shoot people because it's automatically assumed they're gonna shoot you because that's the way griefing is.
I'm telling you, look, this dude Prozac runs away. All I want to do is just box him.
He caught them hands though.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now.
There you go, Prozac. I mean, you still pulled out your lasso. All you had to do was box.
So I just pretty much waited for him. I figured more shenanigans would ensue.
He can shoot me like a million times, but oh boy, got no hands.
All right, so he comes back and we just have like a standoff. And I really wanted him to like keep the Fight Club going, but I didn't want to provoke it. So like we just have this stare off. Then I pull out like a cigar, like maybe if I smoke in his face. I think that probably only works in real life, not in a video game setting. And so essentially he waves like he's about to take off, and I kind of like follow his horse around a little bit. And you'll see that here coming up. And I think my persistentness like paid off, because then this happened. And also, his posse would untie me because they were just having fun seeing me act all savage or violent against Prozac. And here's where Don shows up. And I guess Paul didn't really like that. Like, I started taking the fight to other posse members, so tried to calm me down with the lasso. There's Paul taking me down, trying to calm me down, put me in a corner. But nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody. And this is one of my favorite moments. I like to believe that I was punching Prozac Paul so hard that I actually made his molecules dissolve and he faded on to the ever after. But lo and behold, someone had to pull out the guns. And we all know Baby Jake don't like that. So what does Baby Jake do? Throw a tantrum. So after this whole exchange, I get a message from Don that Suki wants to make it up to me. And so I load back into the game. I guess he sees me waving. And he wanted to get my attention because he wanted me to follow him on my horse, because there was something I guess he wanted to do for me or show me, essentially. And so this is what happens next. So at this point, I already got a friend request from Don. I got a friend request from Prozac Paul. And yeah, they just said, hey, Suki wants to make it up to you. So jump on my horse and follow him. And he had actually shot like some perfect pelts and birds and stuff like that and just stowed it on my horse for me so that way I could ride into town and make some money off of it. So after them griefing me and me trolling them, we actually ended up being friends. After this session, I posse'd up with Don and legit went from like $200 to like $500+ and then also like enough XP to like almost level up twice. I legit probably had like a little bit more than like 1.5 levels, like posseing up with them. And then also Prozac Paul rode with us and at one point was bringing me like perfect like deer pelts and stuff like that. So kind of funny how griefing and trolling each other turned into like later on like man, it must have been like 2 hours of just doing missions and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I know it glorifies me a little bit, especially in the fighting, but legit, like I just forgot to save earlier, but I was getting wrecked by Prozac Paul and Suki and Don and the rest of their posse. Like there's a reason why homeboy messaged me like, can you just stop, because it's like it wasn't even fun for them anymore. They were just wrecking shop. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this video and watch out for Prozac Paul, because that dude's a shootist.